All right, folks, breaking news. Police now have taken into custody a 26-year-old man named Luigi Mangione in connection to the killing of UnitedHealth CEO. Now, they are calling him a suspect. In fact, the police say, though, that he had a similar gun to the one that was used in the killing of Brian Thompson. Also, authorities say that they found writings critical of the insurance industry along with a fake ID.
Never got into that, and I won't get into that.
There was a request that you made, though, about informing the corrections department about something, and I didn't understand what you were asking.
I don't really. Oh no, I think all I asked was the sheriffs to keep my client around for a little bit so I could talk to him.
So guys, we have Thomas M. Dickey. He is the lawyer for Luigi Mangione, who, by the way, is facing this storm of media frenzy for allegedly being tied to this UnitedHealth CEO shooting. And let me tell you guys, Thomas is not here to play games with these news reporters. As a matter of fact, I think I saw ABC News vans in the background.
And what did you discuss?
Well, I'm not going to tell you that. You're kidding, right? You've been on this.
Now, first off, the media comes at him with these absolutely clueless questions. One genius reporter asks him, "What did you discuss with your client?" "Oh, sure, buddy. Let me go ahead and just violate attorney-client privilege on live TV." So Thomas pretty much just swats that down with a polite but firm, "I'm not going to tell you that, kid." So 1 point for the lawyer, 0 points for the clueless press. Then, of course, these reporters they're trying to trap him about some comment that his client supposedly made. What does Thomas do? Well, he basically stays very cool. "I haven't seen it, so I can't comment." Classic move, right? So he doesn't take the bait. He doesn't fumble. He just pretty much shuts it down like an absolute pro.
Sir, your client said something to reporters as he was walking in about this being an insult to the American people. Do you have any comment on that?
I'll have to take a look at that. No, I don't have any comment on that. I just know that, I haven't seen it, so I can't comment on something I haven't seen or heard.
Any comment on the outpouring of support there's been for him online?
No, I mean, people are entitled to their opinion, and like I said, if you're an American, you believe in the American criminal justice system, you have to presume him to be innocent, and none of us would want anything other than that if that were us in those shoes, and so I'm glad he has some support.
Mr. Dickey, you just said a moment ago that that's what lawyers do when telling their clients to be quiet. What did you mean by that?
Well, no, I mean, because I'm going to do all the talking, it's you have the right to remain silent, and I believe in that right.
All right. And you are Thomas, Thomas?
Thomas, yes, middle initial M-D-I-C-K-U-R.
You still plan to hold a press conference later today?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm sorry.
What's on the project?
You know what? I haven't received anything. I got paperwork, and I want to meet with the district attorney, and we'll have hearings. We'll be able to see all that, but I haven't seen anything.
But wait a second. Here comes the juicy part, guys. So the press is out here like printing false information about waiving extradition. And Thomas, well, Thomas ain't having it. He goes off with, "That's what irritates lawyers like me. If you're going to print it, get it right."
Are you, as a human being, aware of what happened in New York over the last week? Were you aware of this before you were retained?
I mean, I don't have a whole lot of time to follow the news. I, of course, knew of it, but I don't follow a lot of things sometimes in the news because sometimes the press gets things wrong. Like I said, I was very irritated, getting some backlash already that some news agency had indicated we waived the we waived the extradition, and that's what irritates lawyers like me is if you're going to print it, get it right.
Can you hear that? That is the sound of journalists and news reporters squirming in their seats. Hey guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So this lawyer isn't just defending his client, he's straight up mopping the floor with these clueless questions while staying calm and collected. It's kind of like if Joe Pesci suited up and decided to teach a masterclass in media smackdowns.
Do you find it surreal that you're now representing the guy they've been looking for?
Yeah, I don't know. No.
Is this the biggest case you've ever been on?
Yeah, they're all big. All my clients, whether it's a speeding ticket or whether it's a death penalty case, which I am qualified to do death penalty cases in Pennsylvania, so they're all big. All my clients are equally important to me.
And let's not forget the classy mic drop moment when they ask if this is his biggest case ever. Thomas says, "All my clients are equally important to me." Boom, right? Like no favoritism, no ego trip, just pure professionalism. Like this guy is the real deal. So reporters are out here like headless chickens, and Thomas is out here dodging nonsense, parrying the ignorance, and delivering questions that are just vague enough to drive the press insane. And yet, he does it all without being rude. In fact, he's actually pretty polite. He's sharp, and somehow he seems like a nice guy, even when he's dismantling their idiocy. Incredible.
Can you just explain to regular folks like what's going to happen, the timeline from now?
Yeah, like I said, probably something maybe in about the next month. You know, like I said, the judge set some motions, some deadlines, and they're going to have to come up with some things. We're going to have to come up with some things, and we're going to move forward with that. So, just kind of pay attention to that. And
right. It seemed like on the bench you guys were sharing a little laugh. Like, have you formed a little friendship with him?
sharing on the bench. What do you mean on
Like
the
when
bench?
you were sitting up there at the table, you were kind of have you formed a little friendship with him?
Yeah, I mean he's my client, and I want him to have trust and faith in me, and I have trust and faith in him, and yeah, I mean we're human beings, and we have a relationship.
Is he going to have a trust in the system?
Relationship.
Is he going to have a trust in the system?
Well, I'm trying to, that's why I talk about presumption of innocence, things like that. I'm hoping to instill that trust in the system with it. Again, I can't comment any further on that.
Do you have any concern about his health, mental health? Do you have to reach out to explore him?
I won't comment on that. That doesn't mean I do or I don't, but I just...
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, folks. Thank you. Nothing, just an attorney-client relationship. You know what I mean? And that's what we do. We try to form a bond.
Your name again, one more time, please.
Thomas, Thomas, middle initial M as in Mark, Dickey, Dickey.
And were you retained by them, or?
I'm not court appointed. I was retained. That's all.
Are you local? Where are you coming from?
My main office is in Altoona.
And you have anything that you can share about your conversations with him, or his state of mind, or anything?
No, I don't.
What do you have to say?
Thank you, sir.
Pardon me?
Mr. Statement.
I didn't give a statement. Now you answer questions, and I can't remember everyone.
Can you just, for those of us who couldn't go in there, sir, what happened today?
Well, what happened today is he could have. There was a extradition proceeding. We did not. NOT. Add that on there, okay? Because if you're reporting that earlier that did not happen. We did not waive extradition. We were contesting extradition. We were going to fight this along the rules and with the constitutional protections that my client has, and that's what we're going to do.
How's his family doing?
I'm not going to comment.
Did he say why he didn't want to waive extradition, or?
No, that's an attorney-client communication, and
Who retained you? Is it the family?
I'm not going to get into that.
How is he doing? Have you talked to him about his last 24 hours?
You got? No, I haven't. I'm not. I'm here as a lawyer, and that's what I was.
And what's next, sir?
The extradition proceeding. This process is going to move forward, and so I'm anxious to be looking at information.
Is there a new court date? Another court date?
Not yet. Yes, sir.
Who do you like in the Pens game tonight? That's a real question.
Hopefully, just to answer that one, because I don't play favorites. Let's see if the Pens cannot blow a lead, and hopefully they'll win.
What about Penn State?
Amen.
We're Penn State fan. I hope they can do better than they did the other night.
Yes.
Will you be filing a habeas corpus petition?
Yes.
Fire free. Thank you, sir. James.
Okay.
Sir, can you spell your name for us?
Yes. Thomas, middle initial M, Dickey.
And you're the attorney for Luigi.
Yes, sir, I am. Okay? Thank you, folks. I appreciate, even though a lot of questions, I appreciate the way you handled me.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
The process can take up to 45 days.
Excuse me.
And then just for context.
And you can always talk to Brittany. Is it Brittany? My office manager. The thing about court proceedings is that they're a couple things. So I guess where do I go? I guess right here, right? Yes, sir. Okay. I don't know. I hope it's going to be worth your while. I can't promise you anything, but I'll hear and try to do the best we can. Okay?
Now, honestly, when a lawyer makes you think, wow, I can't believe I'm actually rooting for a lawyer, then you know he's doing his job pretty freaking well. This is how you handle the media, with precision, grace, and just a hint of righteous irritation. This isn't just a defense, guys. This is a clinic on how to deal with misinformation, ignorance, and relentless media buzz. Thomas came to play, and the press better step up their game. And guys, don't forget to hit the